Good morning. Welcome back to your daily tarot reading. I'm using the Light Seers Tarot by Chris Donnelly, and I have allowed for reversals. And of course, as you can see, this is for Wednesday, July 24th, 2024. Of course. And as always, my question is, or my intention, is to bring through 3 cards to help you with your day and to heal your soul, get the soul work process going on. Pretty much why we're here on the planet, right? Okay, right there. Ooh, 7 of Swords reversed. So maybe early in the morning, somebody's not going to get away with something. 4 of Swords reversed. The theme for the day is feeling a little restless energy. So maybe be careful about too much coffee. Maybe you're going to head out for the day and forget that you left something behind, and then you're too far already gone to the place where you're going, and so you're feeling a little restless. Maybe. Oh my goodness! And then the Ace of Swords reversed. Wow. Okay. So let's see. Let's explore all the possibilities that I can bring through. Well, so with the Moon in Aquarius ruling the 7 of Swords, it is, Aquarius is about thinking bigger, the bigger picture, getting out of a blocked frame of reference. But when it's not coming through in all the clear light, when you're not in the positive, not using the positive energy of Aquarian, the Aquarian divine rays, then what that does is it can make you just make you feel like there's just some major limitation that you can't really get past. It can have that opposite effect of being free thinking. It can be rigid thinking. So I wonder if, because the theme being the 4 of Swords, but it did come through reversed, besides feeling restless, maybe you've just been over-giving to somebody who is just taking everything that they can, and but then again, too, maybe you're breaking free of that. Maybe this is just some self-deception of an old, rigid thought form. That's what I feel like it is, really. An old, rigid thought form about this is the way it is. Where we're stuck in duality, because that's life on planet Earth, is we have to work our way out of all those dualistic obstacles. So we have to accept, well, first of all, never forget that you are a unitive being, deep inside of you, and actually in the core, in the nucleus of every cell in your body, you have unity. And even, when we die and cross over, we're bringing forward all the unitive truth within into the spiritual realm, when we go home, but we leave behind all the dualistic rigidity of the shell, the body, the vehicle that we used for this lifetime. So the best way we can work within that energy is to accept that, first of all, we're unitive beings, but we're here living on a dualistic planet. And in that duality, we can fall into the mental, all 3 of these cards, the mental traps of thinking that it's either or, right? Life is either good or bad. It's always or never. It's right or wrong. I'm right or wrong. If I'm wrong, I'm bad, right? If I'm right, I'm good. Stuff like that. And then there's this glory, the BS, that to win. And to win is to be right, and to be big, and to be whatever. And to lose is to be small and glossed over and whatever, and all of those things are just not true. Think of, and the most simplistic, thing I can think of about that is think of playing a game with somebody and they win and you lose. I mean, they're not going to care. It doesn't mean anything. It's just a game. So if we can think of this, in fact, there was a book, Florence Scovel Shinn, The Game of Life. If we can think of this dualistic realm, this sphere of reality that we live on, as just a game, then we can learn how to play that game. And the way to work it is to, just like I said, accept that you're living on a dualistic realm, living in a dualistic realm, and we have to accept all those dualities, those good or bad, right or wrong, da 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 da. But instead of the or, bring in the word and. There's good and bad on earth. There is right and wrong on earth. We have pleasure and pain on earth, and we can win and lose on earth every day. There's life and there's death on earth. So the more we can do that, then, which I think is the true meaning of the temperance card, by the way, but the more that we can do that, then the more we can, we can experience that inner unity that we have within. So I think that that's what this is really about, because the Four of Swords to me brings through that feeling that I'm just so burned out. Well, we get burned out when we don't let go and when we don't feel like we have any progress in our lives. And sometimes we just have to let go. This card is ruled by Jupiter and Libra. So there's healing coming from Jupiter by balancing ourselves out, right? And not being excessive in relationships by overgiving, especially to those people who don't have the same mindset as you do. With the Ace of Swords reversed, they're going into this trap, this vicious circle of duality, and it's really, really important to just let them be and not waste any more energy. I don't know who this is in someone's life, but there's someone out there needs to hear that the more you give yourself away to someone who's not receiving it because they're closed off, the more you're just, wasting your energy. It's kind of like that old saying, they're not paying you rent, don't let them in your head. Could be that too. Maybe someone needs that message. But generally, though, just generally, the Seven of Swords is our card for mental challenges and possibly breaking free. It's also a card of self-deception, and it's also a card, when it's reversed, somebody's lying to get what they want. Now, the Four of Swords reversed traditionally is that, like I said, feeling restless and burned out. Some people who hold on and are greedy, and there's overgiving in that vein as well. If you're overgiving to a greedy person, it's going to cause you problems, and just a lack of progress generally. Ace of Swords reverse is confusion and chaos, and like I was saying before, that need to be right and win. It's a false need, but some people, they have that. And it's also my card for tyrants. And, but generally, just a lack of clarity going on. So there could be some self-deception as to how much rest you really need. And just know that we all go through different times in our lives when there's more stress and we're feeling more burned out. So I think for most people that it's probably just that we need more rest and more good sleep and more, there's a lot. We're holding, all of us of the light are holding space for a lot of really awful possibilities that could happen come election time. And so we're going to need more rest. We will need more rest during these months leading up, and through until, our Democratic president, and hopefully, I think it's Joe, but is sworn in next January. So, yeah. Okay. Big hugs, you guys, as always. No matter what, please take good care of yourself. Okay. Bye.